Good morning, John. We're in Vegas, Nevada. Oh my gosh. It's the morning talk show. Good morning, John. How are you?
How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I feel like I won big last night.
I think we won something.
So, this is my girlfriend's cousin, John, and now very close friend and gambling buddy. We're in Vegas. This is the Flamingo. How long have you been here?
I've been here since Friday.
You don't look it. You look like you just got here this morning. You look great.
Thank you.
So, how much fun have you had when you look at the amount of time you spent since Friday?
I had a lot of fun.
Well, if you were to hold it, then you wouldn't be able to see us. So, but you could just there. That's perfect. Here we go. A little bit up. Yeah, you're terrible. Here we go. There. This is not the conventional way that we usually do this talk show. Usually it's on a couch, obviously Ustreamed, but we don't have a good enough connection for that. But we do have the ability to record like this. Here we go. Okay. This is going to maybe be a little bit rude. I apologize. They'll clean these sheets. I guarantee it. There. Okay. So, how much fun have you had since Friday?
Like 100%.
100%?
If you can have 100% fun, I had 100% fun last night.
That's good. What did you do Friday night?
Friday night? Well, we just drank, walked around, had a good time.
That's good. And then yesterday, when we walked in, you were playing roulette. What were you doing before that?
Before roulette, we were drinking some beers.
Drinking some beers. That's kind of Vegas's thing. I feel like they almost peer pressure you better than the people I went to high school with peer pressured me. And if it's not to drink beer, it's to proposition you for whatever the lady wanted me to do last night at the Gold Spike. And then before we had to go up, I left my crap in the car. My phone was dying. And on the way back from the car, just John and I, we passed by a table, and you felt some luck inside.
I was feeling it.
You just felt something. He pops $100 down. I'm like, not this guy. And he's like, here, splits the deck. He splits the stack of these $100 worth of chips, and we proceed to shut Vegas down. I mean,
they had a little hurting last night.
Do you think that lady was afraid?
She was.
I thought
I
so.
saw the fear in her eyes.
She was pretty scared.
We could not lose.
No, we couldn't.
It was unbelievable.
I don't even know what we did. Like what?
It was a blur.
It was a blur. How do you even know how that game works? 21. I thought if you got 21 and the dealer got 21, you lose.
No, you tie.
You tie. Well, yeah. I thought.
It's a push.
It's a push.
Right.
So you get your money if it's a tie.
If you get 21 on the first hand, you win automatically.
Yeah, that's not the way that I play at home by myself.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I thought that in Vegas they would be stacking the odds to them.
No, we beat them. Last night we won.
We won big.
We won.
I couldn't believe it. We took $100 and turned it into $215 in the matter of 10 minutes, and made a poor card dealer cry. Almost. I mean, I'm pretty sure she cried when we walked away.
Tears.
Yeah. And then we went to Old Vegas, which, I mean, I'm sure that you guys know New Vegas and Old Vegas. What do you think of Old Vegas,
Yeah,
John?
let's leave Old Vegas where it's at.
Well, careful there, Aaron. You don't seem to realize we're in the middle of a high production value morning talk show.
This is pretty important.
I realize it.
So Old Vegas, they had one cool thing, and it was a ceiling that had cool lights and loud music. But if you walk around like this, you're just going to get robbed in Old Vegas. I mean, I felt like every time I walked out of a casino, I was about to be robbed because my jaw was dropped and I was staring at a Pink Floyd concert on the ceiling. Am I right, though?
You're right.
And they also had some bucket players.
Bucket players?
Isn't that what
yeah.
You and John were both watching?
I was amazed by the bucket players.
Yeah.
Mesmerized.
Why were you so amazed?
Because they were playing buckets.
I see.
You buy a drone.
You guys like immediately saw these guys playing buckets and like gravitated towards them and were amazed. To me, that's a guy without a drum kit, and I was like, "What are we watching right now?"
A drum kit.
Yeah, I was wondering why we were so excited.
That's funny.
But they were really good.
It was a bucket. I've never seen it.
Yeah, I mean, you've never seen that before?
Buckets, no.
I guess I'm desensitized. In Santa Monica, almost everybody's playing a bucket. It's a rarity to find a guy with a drum kit.
Not in Nashville.
Not in Nashville, everybody's got a drum kit.
They got a drum kit.
They got that.
They have a band.
That's funny. Yeah. And then afterwards we went back to New Vegas, cursing about old Vegas the whole time. I don't think any cab driver we've met so far really enjoys our company. I mean, they put up with us. The first cab we almost got kicked out of because another John, which we're not gonna show anybody else that's another John because he's a public figure. But just think of the most important Johns you know in the world, and he's probably the other guy in the room in bed with this John. Not going to say his name, not going to let you see what he looks like, but he's pretty important. But he was, like, got into a cab and started, like, pushing buttons. Like, what was happening in the cab?
He likes to push people's buttons.
He was definitely pushing people's buttons, but furthermore than
Actual
metaphorical,
buttons.
he was, like, doing something with phones. Like, what? I know that the guy was like, if you're causing me problems, you're going to have to leave the cab right now. I don't know what it was that happened, though.
He just thinks he rules the world, that other John.
Well, he's a powerful guy.
Big public figure.
But at the same time, I have to say right here, there's this is going to sound awkward, but there's two guys in the bed, and that's not awkward. I mean, this is it's a progressive world but these guys here aren't with each other. It's just that they're so nice. They have their own hotel room, and they're letting my girlfriend and I have a bed, and they're like probably the nicest people in the world. And now I'm putting that together and thinking, what else? A stack of $100 of chips. Man, if you want to go to Vegas, I'm going to have to get this guy's phone number and address. You're going to have a lot of people. Free trips to Vegas.
Don't forget about free dinner.
Oh my God, I got free dinner last night in a velvet room. We didn't get the Alice in Wonderland chairs, but we got to watch people in Alice in Wonderland chairs. The steak, how was it?
That was great. Good
Really?
steak. Good steak.
The prime rib was good, and I'm embarrassed if I complain about anything, but there was a lot of fat on it. Did you look at the fat?
I didn't see your steak.
It was prime rib, and I thought prime rib was like thinly cut on a piece of bread, and then you dip the sandwich. I'm an idiot.
That's a prime rib sandwich.
Yeah, I guess so.
Thinking.
That's kind of what I thought I was getting. And instead, I had no idea prime rib could look exactly like a steak. It was good, though. I liked it. I just made the mistake of eating a big chunk of the fat, which probably you're supposed to cut off, right? I don't know. I didn't want to waste it, so I was like, my favorite. And then I got pudding. I mean, it was pudding that... I don't know how to explain this because you're going to think I'm a liar, but it was hard, and it was hollow, and it was crispy. Is that describes it, right?
Pretty well.
We had to use a steak knife to get to the center of the pudding. It was, I've never seen anything like it.
How was it?
I took one bite of it. It didn't taste bad. It didn't taste like pudding. It tasted like a funnel cake. But burnt. Or like not burnt like a burnt taste, but like really crispy funnel cake. So, I don't know. I think that it might have been a mistake. I don't think it was pudding. I think the guy that gave it to me was just off his rocker. And you went all out and had the mac and cheese, which the waiter we had was kind of like a gray-haired Mr. Belvedere who wasn't really... had no favorites, didn't tell us any specials. He was just very serious. But all of a sudden, John asks about the mac and cheese, and he almost does a jig. His face lit up. He's like, "The mac and cheese." Well, how was it?
It was phenomenal.
Was it really like the best
Yeah.
mac and cheese ever?
Yeah, when I talk about it from now on, I'll light up.
You light up.
The mac and cheese in Vegas is so good.
In the velvet, man. It was smoked apple with bacon.
It was bacon.
I didn't see, I wasn't looking too closely, but I couldn't see any bacon in there.
Had bacon bits.
It was just so cheese covered that you couldn't see
It
it.
was good.
Awesome. And this guy here, not just one side. Wait, did you get the second side?
Well, I ordered 2, but I only got 1.
he ordered 2 sides, but he only got 1. Oh well. The baked potato was pretty good, I'll admit, but it doesn't make my face light up.
I couldn't have finished it anyway. I was full.
So I guess the real question is, what is next? The swimming pool?
Maybe the swimming.
What I heard you say yesterday is you have to wake up really early to get to the swimming pool because
We went
there's
there.
so many...
Yeah, it was packed. You can't even sit down. It might be different today.
Might be different today. We'll
Find out.
Are you
We're
gonna-
up early.
We are pretty. I mean, it's 9:30ish.
10.
It's 10. Sorry, sorry. By the time you see it, it's going to probably be 11 because I got to upload this thing. Is there anything else? Am I missing something? Oh, are we going to do any more gambling? I want to shut this place down. I want to leave this place. I want to leave Vegas in poverty. I want it to just. They're going to have to save their power, have like flex schedules for their lights, win big.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Next week, it's going to be live.
See ya.